John Kirby insisted that LGBTQ plus rights are a core part of the United States foreign policy. Roll it.
President Biden has been nothing but consistent about his foundational belief in human rights, and LGBTQ plus rights are human rights. We're never going to shy away, be bashful about speaking up for those rights and for individuals to live as they deem fit, as they want to live. And that's something that's a core part of our foreign policy, and it will remain so.
All right, now look at this headline. The White House's push for woke foreign policy will backfire with our socially conservative allies. Miranda Devine wrote it, and she joins me now. How will it backfire, and where is the backfire coming from, Miranda?
Well, thanks. Look, it's all over the world. At the moment, there's this sort of woke cultural imperialism coming out of the Biden administration that is antagonising whether it's Christian countries in Africa, Hungary, socially conservative countries in Eastern Europe, or you're talking about Islamic countries. You can't forget that the very moment that Kabul was falling to the Taliban, the rainbow flag was fluttering outside our very expensive embassy there. And there was a lot of attempts by the State Department to impose kind of, American liberal social mores on Afghanistan that never worked. For instance, they tried gender quotas in the military and the government, and they just had a big problem with attracting Afghan recruits. That's a fundamentalist Muslim country. We're not going to be able to impose our values, our religious views on another country. Yeah. And the problem with all of this is that China, we're competing with China. Yeah. They don't care what people do in their private lives.
No, they don't. They just don't care about that kind of thing. And we apparently do. Here's one for you. Vice President Harris had another word salad during her trip to Africa yesterday. Watch this, please. Roll it.
There are a number of things on the issue of the economy as a whole that we must do. And a lot of that work is the work that I'm here to do on the continent. We've discussed a number of important topics, including the importance of concepts and priorities such as freedom and liberty.
Miranda, I just don't know what she said there. And if I carry that further, I don't see how President Biden can run with her in 2024. What say you?
Well, I think this is all deliberate. I mean, she's reading a speech that's been prepared for her that is completely content-free, and it's over and over this happens. She repeats herself these empty phrases, and I think the reason she's doing that is because she wants to keep her powder dry. She wants to not make a single mistake by giving out any content that anyone could disagree with, because she thinks she's in the box seat to take over if Joe Biden stumbles.
Whoa. I'm afraid we have to leave it right there, Miranda, but that was a good last line. Thanks very much, Miranda Devine. We will see you again soon, and that's a fact.